Alright, welcome back. Now when you study number 1, it's always nice to put your hypotenuse in a different color so it stands out very clearly to you. So that's the hypotenuse, so that's h. So we're trying to find the hypotenuse. So if we're finding the hypotenuse, we have to start with h squared is equal to other side squared plus other side squared, which will give you, now this is the other side and this is the other side. Hypotenuse, other side, other side. So the other side is 5 squared plus the other side is 12 squared. Put that in the calculator and you will get 169. Now the hypotenuse squared is 169. Therefore the hypotenuse is equal to square root of 169, which is equal to 13. So I hope you got that right. Okay. So that was number 1. Now let's do number 2. Let us do number 2. Now in number 2, this is the hypotenuse, this is the other side. So and this is also the other side. We are trying to find the other side. Therefore, it's best to start other side squared plus other side squared is equal to hypotenuse squared. Now, the other side squared is 9. So there's your 9. The other side is y. So this is 9 squared plus y squared is equal to, hypotenuse is 15. Hypotenuse squared will be 15 squared. Now you are trying to solve for y. So your rules of equation, y squared is equal to 15 squared minus 9 squared. When the 9 goes across, it becomes minus 9 squared. And you put that in the calculator. Alright, so that will give you 15 squared. Just put it in your calculator and you will end up with 144. When you put it in your calculator, you'll end up with 144. Now, y squared is 144. So y is equal to square root of 144, which gives you 12. So y is equal to 12. All right. So that was number 2. Right. Now we look at number 3. Once again, that's your hypotenuse, and that's your hypotenuse, and this is the other side, and this is the other side. So you are actually trying to find the other side. So it's best you start other side squared plus other side squared is equal to hypotenuse squared. So if we start here, we got 3. So this will be 3 squared. 3 squared is a plus. This is the other side, it is x. So this will be x squared. This is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 7. So it will be 7 squared. Now you are solving for x. So x squared is equal to 7 squared minus 3 squared. And when you put this in the calculator, 7 squared minus 3 squared, you will end up with 40. Now x will be equal to square root of 40. Now that is third form. So the question said, find x in third form. That is third form, square root of 40, third form. And then it says, find answer correct to 1 decimal place. Now you put that in the calculator. Square root of 40, you put it in the calculator, and you will get 6,32. Now you're going to look at this number here. to round off because they want correct to 1 decimal place. So you're going to look at this 2 to round off the 3. Because it is less than 5, the 3 will remain the same. Therefore, the final answer is 6, 3. So x is equal to 6, 3. Alright, so that was a quick revision of theorem of Pythagoras. In our next session, we are now going to teach you a few new words. You've got to get used to some new words. When we're using theorem of Pythagoras, we use the words hypotenuse, other side, other side. But now we're going to teach you a few other words that you can use on a right-angled triangle. Alright, relax till we come to our next session.